Oh, it's recording.
There was a delay to the recording in progress little message. I'm like, I just hit it. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, girls. Good morning. Okay, so we're gonna be playing with. Again, I've been really on this strength kick lately, where we're working the bodies. Working the bodies from a strength perspective. So we are going to work some quads. We are going to work some core. And we're just going to see how we go. So you need your blocks and your strap, and have your strap where you can reach it for just some easy stretching that we're going to do. And then sit well. So maybe move the flesh out from the sit bones, right? And know that you don't have to sit cross-legged like this if it bothers the knees or the hips. And then take the shoulders up to the knees. And just let them drop. Good, 2 more right there, just squeeze them up. And let it drop, 1 more, take it up. And let it drop. And then let the hands rest wherever they feel most comfortable. Draw the shoulders back to the side body. Draw the head into alignment, which often means that we just gotta lift that chest up a little bit, draw the back of the head back, and feel this interesting alignment from the back of the head to the back of the sacrum. And then close your eyes and find your breath. And let the outer world kind of melt away. Start to tap into your body, your breath, where you are, what you feel, the weight of whatever parts of your body are touching your mat. Taking a nice deep breath in and exhaling it all the way out. And as you breathe in, maybe even just internally, but maybe there is a soft smile going with that inhale. It doesn't have to be a movement of the face, just this feeling of happy or joy in your body as you take that inhale and releasing it on the exhale. Good. 2 more focused breaths here as we take that breath deep in the body. We let that sense of joy or happiness be within, and we exhale, let it go. And then open the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right to your heart. Interlace, press up. Exhale, go over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, go to the right. Good. Inhale. Exhale into your belly. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale the other side. Good. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, take it up. Exhale over. Inhale, center. Exhale the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, take it up. Release those hands. Press down through the left arm. Take the right one up. Oh, big stretch to the side body. Both arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Take it over. Good, inhale, reach up, listen up, take the left arm diagonal, take the right arm diagonal. If you can, hover in space. There's that little bit of core work already. Take everything center, see if you can go to the other side. Notice it's a little bit harder when the hands are in your lace. I don't know why that is. And release, roll it out, everybody. Nice, last one, take it up. Exhale, cactus arms, twist everything to the left, let the hands come down, nice little twist here. Open up the shoulders. Maybe allow the gaze to go over the left shoulder, but try not to overdo it in them. Be gentle, my darlings. That's it, breathe. Inhale up, cactus arms. Twist everything to the right, let those hands come down. Open up the shoulders. Find your breath. That's it, you got it. And inhale up, cactus arms. Press the elbows back, but try not to let the head come forward. And breathe, working with the back body. Squeeze everything back to center. Good, open it up. Exhale, squeeze, really squeeze in. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze, hold it right here. And release, shake it out. Good. And then roll those shoulders, everybody. Grab your strap. Let's take the right leg out. Left knee in, left leg into, the foot into the thigh. Whoa, let's spit it out here. And again, you know, right? If this is bothersome to the knee, you can take a block underneath your knee. You can walk the foot out so that it isn't quite as constricting. But then take your strap around your left or your right foot. And kind of level out the foot, because usually we'll kind of sickle one way or the other. Try to level the foot out. Pull the shoulders back and sit really upright, right? And just kind of notice that when we have something to press against and we can draw the shoulders back to the side body or close, we can really feel how that lifts our chest and improves our posture, right? It just should feel really nice. And then either stay here or walk your hands down the strap. Try to keep one hand on each side of the strap just so we don't kind of crunch up in the chest. And then lengthen out as if you could take your whole torso and lay it over the leg instead of just trying to drop your head. Big deep breath, everybody. Feeling that hamstring stretch, being mindful if there's any pain in the knee. Please put something under the knee to help with any hyperextension. That's it. And then maybe you don't need the strap. Maybe you can take the hands to the floor, draw the shoulders back again. Imagine that you could drag yourself across the floor here. So I'm pulling back with my hands, lengthening through the whole torso, right? The whole body. Imagining that my head could touch my toes and not just my knee. And breathe. That's it. So either you're going to grab your strap again, have it close to your foot, or you're going to grab your foot, probably easier than a big toe, or your shin. You're going to bend the knee, and you're going to bring that leg up to the ceiling. Now, what are we doing here, right? Can we stay lifted? Can we have that same idea that the whole body is going to go over the whole leg and not curl in too much? Take the opposite arm up. Engage your core, engage your belly. How about that little like joy, little smile, internal smile? Why not, right? And then choices. See if you can let go, see if you can hold the length. Breathe. 5, 4, yep. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Ooh, good. Shake that out. That's a good one. Switch sides, everybody. So coming first into Shavasana, finding that really nice alignment. For most of us, those hips are pretty level, pretty straight across. Some of you may shift that left leg forward and then talk about that on the other side. But see what feels good on the hips. And then grab your strap, place it around your foot, And really kind of pull back. It's more about the upper body here than it is the leg, right? I just want you to feel that really nice alignment with the chest lifted, the shoulder blades drawing down, the arms active, the head back in space, all that good stuff. And breathe. How's that feel in your body, right? What's happening? Remember, you can always put a block under that opposite knee, by the way. And then maybe walk the hands further forward, maybe not. Keep one hand on either side of the strap so that you're not scrunching into the middle. Maybe level out the foot a little bit more. If I press my big toe mound out, it totally changes how it feels in my leg. So you can play with that idea. What is our tendency? Draw the torso over the leg, even as that leg starts to move back a little. And then either hold the strap or let go of the strap and let the hands come to the floor instead. Once again, drawing the shoulders back, trying to engage the back body, trying to keep the torso really long here. I'm holding back on the hands as I draw the torso forward. Big deep breath, everyone. Often one side is different than the other, right? Maybe you notice that, maybe you feel it. And then you're here, or you're using your strap, or you're grabbing your shin or your foot. Go ahead and bend the knee. Take it up, hold here, find your breath, take the other arm up. If you don't engage that low belly, this is much more challenging. Try to keep the chest lifted, let go, see if the leg stays somewhere in that same range. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly lower it down and release. Good job. And then straighten both legs. Open up the shoulders, find Dandasana, staff pose. So core work is never just about the belly, right? Core is so much more than that. It is the abdominal muscles all the way around. It is the back muscles. Some definitions include hip, upper thigh, so it's all different, but I think of it as like this whole body core engagement. Let the hands come down to your mat, open up the shoulders, maybe press into the hands a little bit more so you can lift yourself off the floor. And then release that, take the arms up, find your breath. Lift your chest, lift one leg. I know. These things, they just never feel all that good. But what are we working, right? We're working those thighs, we're working the legs. It is summer. I tend to get much more energetic in the summer. Lift, and lower down, lift super tall. Exhale, let the hands come to the floor. Press those hands into the floor as if you can lift yourself off the mat. And then release that, lift the other leg, take those arms up, squeeze your belly, lift through the chest. Imagine somebody's just pressing their hand between the shoulder blades so that this area has to move forward. Breathe. And lower down, lift up really tall. Exhale, let it go. Woo. Bend the legs, everybody. And keep them up. Straighten them again, lean or press back, hands to the floor, lift that first leg again. Find your breath. Notice, take it a little bit out to the side. This is going to be harder. Press down through the opposite leg, take both arms up. Toes point up if you can. If they have to go out to the side a little bit, that's all right too. Lift, lift, lift. Woo. Take it center, let go, shake it out. I know, hang in there. And other side, open up first, lift second, arms up, take it a little bit out to the side, press down through that opposite leg. It's gonna really help a lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it back to center, lower it down, Release, bend both legs. I know, it's like, what the heck here? Judy said it doesn't get easier. All right, round one, almost done here. Little bit of boat pose. I do boat pose with my knees bent most of the time, and we're also going to do it with our ankles crossed. So hands come behind your thigh, lift up really tall, lift the legs, find your balance. Cross the ankles. Push the ankles away from each other isometrically. Lift up super tall, take the arms up. And breathe. So we kind of find a focus point, right? As we press the ankles into each other, that helps stabilize the core, right? Use your breath. And then exhale, let it come down. Undo the ankles and pause for a moment. I know. It's a little dark in here this morning, isn't it? Maybe. All right, I want you to cross ankles the other way. And you'll know because really you'll tend to do the same side the same way. So this feels really weird to me to cross it the other way. Isn't that strange? Lean back, excuse me. Lift up, take the arms up, push against the ankles. Right, push against the ankles, it activates the legs. Legs get active, the core gets active. We are just having a good time. Breathe. I know my legs are a little shaky on this one. And lower down. And release. Just straighten the legs for a moment. Find your breath. Good. This time we're going to use the block. Bend the legs, cross the ankles the first way. Lift, hold your block. So a little bit of side body work. Let's just tap side to side for 10, 9. Keep the ankles pressing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got it. 3, that's a whole bunch. 2, and 1, and release. Right? Holy moly. It is interesting. I was just thinking, if we waited until the end of class to do this, nobody would do it. Like, they would be like, yeah, sorry, babe. I'm in Shavasana. Exactly. All right, so last one, block between your thighs, okay? So it's right there. You're gonna squeeze your block, you're gonna dig into your heels, lift up tall. Hands come behind your thighs, lift the legs. Squeeze, squeeze, and lift the arms if you can. It's weird that this would be harder, but for me it is, I don't know. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Yeehaw! All right, let's come on out of that, everybody. Have your blocks up to the front of your yoga mat. I've never been a procrastinator, ever. It's like, get it done. Get the hard stuff out of the way, and then you can have fun. So there you go. That is the philosophy. All right. So spread your fingers. Press into the thumb and index fingers. Imagine holding on to that little beach ball and don't scrunch the shoulders. Then tone the belly in. Press the right leg back. Simple stuff right now. Tone it in. Lift the right leg. Toes point down. Engage that glute. I want you to take the leg out to the side a little bit. And breathe. Still okay. Left arm reaches out. And it goes out to the side a little bit. Breathe. Working with a little bit of this cross body. You got it. And lower the hands, lower the knee. Same thing other side. Press through the left leg. Good alignment, everybody. Lift the leg. Tone in through the belly. Take the left leg out to the side some. Not a lot, keep the hips pretty level. Take the right arm out. Take it out to the side. And breathe. So we're taking it out from the center line of the body, which makes this balance a bit harder. And bring it center. And release. Good job, everyone. And then once again, spread through the fingers, come to downward facing dog. Stretch all of that. Maybe pedal the feet. Find your breath. Maybe wiggle the hips a little bit. Now remember, right, some of my folks out there, you know who you are. Maybe you take the legs wider on the mat because your hamstrings are tight, or maybe you bend the knees a little bit to take that excess weight out of the upper body and draw it toward the legs. Lift up through the sit bones, legs are straight or not. And then tippy toes down to your knees. Step forward with the right foot. Once you have that right foot forward, you can grab your blocks. And let the hands rest on your blocks. Let's start this first nice low lunge. Feel the back leg, engage the back glute. All the same stuff, right? I could like record some of these cues and you would just know all day long. Right? Knee to ankle, engage your glute, top of your belly. All said with love, you know, right? All right, so stretching through that back quad, that back psoas muscle. Just feel that. Now, open up your shoulders, tone the belly, hands come to your knee. Press back until you're around 90 degrees. What that means is your back thigh is going to be more straight up and down. If that hurts the knee, go back to a regular lunge. And then tone through the belly. Leave your right hand on the knee, take the left arm up. Take the left arm over to the side just a little. So we're going a little bit deeper into a stretch of psoas. Easy does it, everybody. As you talk through the pelvis, it's going to engage that front leg a little bit more. All right, take it up, release it down. And just simply switch up. We'll keep this one down low. So left foot forward, right foot back, or right leg back, coming first into what would be a typical lunge. And a lot of times in lunge, if you're sitting dead on that kneecap, that can be really irritating. So you try to draw, I don't know, the hips forward enough so that you get more to the top of the kneecap. And I know that some of you have trouble with staying on the knee, so you know you can always lift that back leg. We're going to come to that in a moment. So just breathe. And then take the hands to your knee. Press yourself upright. Tuck in through the pelvis. Feel that stretch along this leg. Breathe. Take the right arm up. Hold here. If you're still feeling good in balance. And stretch a little bit to the left side. That's it. How does it feel? Can you feel the stretch? Right, for me, it's all through this upper quadricep, through the deep belly right here. Don't overdo it. And then release, take your hands to your blocks, just inside begin turning. Right foot forward, left foot back. Start with a deeper lunge, controlled deeper lunge. Then flip your toes under, lift the knee. Press strongly through both legs, especially the back leg. Come off the front knee a little bit, just a little bit. Push strongly through the back leg. Hands come to your knee. Lift up. Remember, you can keep the left knee down. Inhale, both arms up. Squeeze your back glute and try to keep the back foot relatively straight forward. Right? It's really easy to drop that back heel. Find your breath. Take the right hand back to the knee. Stretch the left arm over. This is a tricky balance one. So just notice. Good. Both arms up. Slowly take it down to your blocks. Lower the knee. Swing sides. Here we are, same thing, same, or it's not same side, other same side. Lift the right knee optionally, your hands are on your blocks. Take the time to feel stable here. Make sure your pose is wide enough and make sure it's not too long. Sometimes we can go too long and we wonder why our balance is real tricky. So press into your front foot, take your hands to your knee, lift your chest. Breathe. Inhale the arms up. Find that high lunge. Remember, knee down is an option. Take the left hand to the left knee and stretch the right arm over. Yeah. Good stretches, right? I tell you. And take your arms up. Go slow down to the floor. Lower your knee. Step back. Just set your blocks off to the side for a moment and come into a puppy stretch. Nice little puppy stretch. Just press into your hands. Lengthen through your spine. The chest drops toward the floor. Open up those shoulders a little bit. You got it. Release that. Come back to table pose. We've got one more here with the high lunge, and that's to go into that 90-degree. What that does, when we bend the back knee, it engages the muscles a bunch. So, play, see where you go, take the right foot forward. First, we're in a standard lunge, no big deal. We've been doing this for a zillion years, right? Lift the knee, engage, find your pose. Take your hands to your knee, lift your torso. Optionally, a little bit long, I had to shorten. I'm going to bend the back knee and try to keep the torso over the hips. So that back leg has to work a whole bunch harder. Try to keep the back heel straight back. Notice, Lynn, how yours is curling in, especially now. Right, so breathe, everybody. Take the arms up if you can. Imagine you're holding a beach ball between those arms. I'm feeling a ton of work with that back leg. Find your breath, try to unscrunch your front toes. Take your hands slowly to your blocks. Either step back and switch, or lower knees and switch. Good. Find that stability first. Hands come to knees. Lift up. When and if you're ready, you're going to bend the back knee. Try to draw the torso back. Yeah. Oh. And take the arms up. Squeeze the beach ball. That's it. How's it feel, right? So what part is mental? What part is physical? What part is boredom or whatever? Just see, right? What's happening? My body's shaking a little bit, I gotta be honest, right? But it's not unbearable. Okay, hands to blocks. Woo. Set your blocks aside, everybody. Downward facing dog. Give those lovely legs a little bit of a rest. Find your breath. Lower down to your knees. Listen up. Careful with the knee stuff. Take the arms up. Exhale down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Tippy toes. Knees down. Lift up. If you're okay, kind of slack down. And down dog. Stretch all those muscles out. One more. Down to your knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, snap down. Downward facing dog, everybody. Good. Spread the feet wide. Walk the hands back. Bend the knees and press the knees out into imaginary walls. And lift up. Good. Roll it all out, everybody. Shake, shake, shake. And come on up to the front of your mat. Find your breath. So from here, I just want you to step back with your right foot. Don't go big long. So think warrior one. Okay. Bend your front knee. Find your pose. So warrior one, those back toes point a little bit more forward. Your front foot lined up, right foot, knee, hip. Your hips relatively square to the front of the mat, shoulders, ribs, all that good stuff. Take the arms up. Find your breath. And kind of notice, right? Some of you can take the hands together, index finger points up. Some of you can look up, bring a little bit more of a back bend into this. Just keep the low belly toned so you don't dump into the low back. And breathe. And then really weight the front foot, like put all your weight in the front foot, not all, but you know what I mean? And then see if you can put all the way to the back foot. There's a subtle shift here. Release the hands if they're still together. Take the torso forward, but pause. Now feel the weight. Most of the weight in the front foot, push into the back foot. Just notice this hovering thing makes you use your core. Good, lift up, take your hands to your heart. Turn your back foot to the side position, don't let the knee follow. You might want to lengthen the pose a little bit. Now we're in warrior two. Take the arms out. Front knee bent, watch the front knee there, Judy. Breathe, soften the shoulders. Put most of the weight in your front leg, like you can just feel it get heavy. And then put most of the weight in the back foot. And breathe. Take the back arm down, take the left arm up. Good, come to extended side angle, forearm to thigh, just stretch it out. Good, here's where it's gonna get tricky. Big tone to the belly. See if you can leave the top arm where it is. See if you can release the bottom arm. That's it. Oh, come on up. And release, straighten that leg. That's tough work. For me anyway, maybe you all are flying through this, no big deal. All right, so you're gonna just switch sides, which means you turn the left foot in, you turn the right foot out, and then adjust your pose for warrior one. For me, for many, your warrior one pose is a little shorter than warrior two from a length standpoint. We bring the shoulders, we wrap the shoulders, ribs around to the front of our mat, take the arms up. What would it feel like if we were holding a beach ball right there, right? Just a little bit of a squeeze, just enough, so it didn't fall to the floor. Maybe we interlace and lift. How does that feel in your body, right? How's it feel in the shoulders? Just notice. Can you open up and still press into both feet? Release the hands, put most of the weight in the front leg. Now put most of the weight in the back leg. Right, find that level spot. Lean forward, hover. Watch the head neck here, can get pretty uncomfortable. If you're really tensing or lifting your head, try to keep it level. Use your breath. What happens if you hover just an inch lower? Woo, push into the back leg, everybody. Lift up, hands to heart. Transition to warrior two, back foot turns to the side. For me, I'm gonna lengthen pose a little bit. Make sure that front knee is staying out to the side so that it lines up. Arms out, warrior two. Big deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Right? Don't overdo. Now, weight the front foot. Feel how that engages that glute. Weight the back foot more. The front foot takes some of that weight off. Breathe, drop your back arm, take the top one up. Warrior. Good, extended side angle. Take forearm to thigh. Extend out through the other arm. It's reaching over your ear. Press your arm into your thigh back into your arm. Tone the belly and lengthen the tailbone here. Yeah. All right, here's your choice. One, you're here. Two, you're going to squeeze in through the low belly, extend out through the bottom arm. Oh, that hovering stuff, man. Woo. Take it up. Warrior two, turn on your toes forward and come into a forward fold. Breathe.
Now in your forward fold, walk the hands out. Keep the heels of your feet down and stretch that torso, stretch that body. Just breathe, everybody. And then walk the hands back. Bend the knees, heel toe in a little bit, and come on up to standing. Roll it out. All right, come on back right to the front of your mat. What happens if we try to put all that together? Inhale, reach up. Exhale all the way down. Soften the knees, step back with your right hand. Lower your right knee to the floor. Undo your toes. Inhale, reach up. Take your left hand to your left knee, stretch over to the side. Inhale up, exhale down to the floor. Lift your right knee, know that everything is optional. Toe through the belly, hands come to your knee. Lift up through your torso, take the arms up. And breathe. Left hand to left knee, right arm reaches over to the side. Breathe, big stretches here. Take both arms up, bend your back knee. Gentle, careful, everybody. Tuck in through the pelvis, keep the torso back. Woo! Stand up, drop your back foot to the side position. Warrior one. I'm sorry, not side. Just drop the heel in, warrior one. Holy moly. Lean forward. Breathe. Take it up. Warrior two, hands to heart. Lengthen out, press that front knee out to the imaginary wall. Push through that back leg. Take it up. Yeah, feel that front leg. Holy moly, quad work. Take the back arm down. Lift through the front arm. And side angle. Breathe. Reach the bottom arm out. Take it all up. Straighten your front leg. Wow. And forward fold. Oh, that was a lot for one leg. Just so you know. If you thought it was just you. No, it's not. All right, bend the knees, come on up. And then step your legs together, shake it out. You know, we have the other side. So from the front of your mat, inhale, reach up. Exhale all the way down. Woo. When you're ready, step back, left leg. Lower your left knee to the floor, take your hands to your knee, lift your torso. Inhale, reach up. Find your pose. Nice lunge here, engage that back glute. Right hand comes to right knee, left arm reaches over to the right. Oh, big belly stretch. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift your left knee, find that pose, squeeze in through your belly. Hands come to me, lift up. Ooh, yeah. Inhale, reach up. Breathe. Right hand to knee, left arm reaches again. Right, press through the big toe mound of your front foot, keep your balance. And take it up. Bend your back knee. Keep the torso over the back knee, not forward. Breathe. Straighten the leg, careful here. Turn that back heel down, warrior one. You can interlace if you want, just for fun. Release those arms, tilt forward. Core work, squeeze that belly in, everybody. You got it. Lift up, hands to heart. Turn the back foot to the side position, press that front knee out to the side. Open up that pose. Breathe. And back hand down, top arm up. You can look up, you can look down, or you can stay neutral here. And forearm to thigh. Reach over, squeeze the belly. Important to lengthen the tailbone here.
If and when you're ready, bottom arm reaches out. Oh, take it all up. Release, straighten the legs. Forward fold. I know. I did say something about quads and core. It's probably like you never really believe it when I say it in the beginning of class, and then you're like, oh yeah. All right, bend the knees, everybody. Come on up. Step it together. Shake it out. Woo, bend those knees. Just shake it all out. So a lot of times we work the thighs, right? The quads can get tight. So we'll stretch those in a minute, but we're gonna just see if we can bring a little bit of balance work into this. So just move your stuff out of the way if it looks like they might be trip hazards. And find a wall space if you would like. Okay. So let's start with the right foot forward, left foot back, not very far. The hips are even, ribs, shoulders, all that stuff. Think about like a little tiny warrior one, right? Tiny warrior. And then hinge forward. And tilt up to that back toe. And just feel that. So here we are, torso forward, front leg has to work like crazy. Press both arms back. Open up the shoulders. Palms are face in. If and when you're ready, woo, go ahead and lift the leg. Find airplane pose. Use your breath. Hardest part of airplane pose, stepping back there. And releasing. Good job. Switch sides. As always, with pretty much everything. One side, easier, harder than the other. It's all okay. Right? We do what we can. We can tap in, tap out. Front leg forward, open up the shoulders, lean forward, press the arms back into your big toe. Find your breath. Remember that lifted chest. When and if you're ready, lean in, lift up, and breathe. And lower down the side. Not too happy with that one. And release it, shaking out. And breathe. I know. All right, grab your blocks. And take them to the front edge of your mat. Just let your hands rest on your blocks. I have mine up high. At their highest level. So just bend the elbows, let the torso be nice and long. Your feet, your ankles are underneath your hips. Your sit bones rising up. The elbows soft toward the floor, but the chest not crunching up. Keep the shoulders wide. And then press up to halfway. So my hands are on the blocks and I'm lifting, my arms are straight. From here, make sure your blocks feel stable and just lift the left leg straight out. Straight out, straight up. Keep the right knee soft. In other words, try not to pop it back, try not to hyperextend it back, but really engage the left glute and the left leg. And try to find the middle weight on your standing foot. Right, so you're not all in the toes, you're not all in the heel. Slowly lower the leg down. Then shake it out. Other side when you're ready. Peel the right foot. Lift it straight back. Belly tones in. Standing leg working really hard here. Keep the knee soft. And lower down. Take the feet wide, bend the knees, come on up to standing. We're almost done. Strong legs, right? Strong legs, strong hips, strong core, strong people. We can do this. All right, so we have one more on this and then we're done with the balance work. We're gonna do the same thing we did before, but we're just gonna see if we can take one hand off the block. It's much easier than it sounds.
So we start the same way, we're down on the blocks, the wrists are over shoulders, the ankles are underneath the hips. We got this, we pull the shoulders away from the ears, extend through the head neck, nice long chest. When you're ready, stick the right foot and lift the left. Make sure the blocks feel okay with you so that you're pressing straight down and not wobbling. Engage your belly. Reach the right arm if you want. You can either reach forward or you can reach back if the forward feels yucky on the shoulder. Breathe. Balance work. Take the hand back down, slowly lower the left leg. Shake it out. And let's just do the other side. Now, remember that inner smile? We're gonna need it here. So lift the right leg, take it in, tone the belly, lift the left arm if you want, either forward or back. Breathe, you're staring straight down into the yoga mat. And lower the hands, lower the foot, holy moly. Bend the knees, come on off your blocks. And roll it back, let's curl out through those wrists, shake them out. Then grab one block, take it between the thighs. Squeeze the block, inhale, take it up. Exhale, left hand goes down your side, the right arm just goes on a big stretch. And take it up. Exhale, other side. That's it. And exhale your hands to your heart. Press into the wrist here. Breathe. Good. I want you to turn the backs of the hands together and press. You can find a little spot here, maybe that you get a nice stretch through the back. Release that. Release your block. Let's come on to our minutes. All right, inhale, everybody, take it out. Exhale all the way down. Step back to downward facing dog. Take it out. Open up the shoulders and then find your solid down dog, right? What does that mean for you? Remember, right? Externally rotating the upper shoulders, engaging the upper back muscles, the sides, right? Latissimus dorsi. Pressing into the thumb and index fingers so that the weight of the upper body goes through the radial bone, right? The radius, the thumb side and not the pinky side. Breathe. And then lower the knees. And maybe find a little child's pose. Maybe a little child's pose, maybe hero pose. What feels good to you? Lately in my child's pose, I've been stacking one palm on top of the other and letting my forehead head rest on that so that the neck doesn't drop quite as low. Breathe, everybody. Sip of water. All right, so come on up. We're gonna do a little more work. And this is hopefully going to be interesting. And it's based on some work by Dr. Ray Long, who is a yogi and phenomenal anatomy teacher. I like his stuff. So we're going to play with kind of a plank and side plank two different ways. So let's start with a regular plank. And you know where you are, you know what feels good today or feels possible today. So don't feel like you gotta hold it. We're not gonna hold them for a really long time, so no worries. So we're gonna start, and you can also keep knees on the floor. So spread through the fingers, press into your thumb and index fingers, right? That radial bone or the radius that goes up the kind of inside of the arm, the thumb side of the arm is your bigger bone meant to support these poses more than the little dinky bone on the outside. Pinky called the bone. So open it up, your choice, knees down, knees up, come to a regular plank. Now, I still hold beach ball. I keep it active, but I'm gonna try to scrub the hands away from each other. Tone through the belly, find your breath. Yeah, let's see if we can hold just 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen up. Lower your right knee, kickstand, and lift the left leg. So weird side angle or weird side pose. Breathe, engage. You got it. Lower the left hand, come back to plank. Yep. Breathe. Shoulder strength, arm strength, muscle strength. Lower your left knee, kickstand out, lift the right. Woo. Come on up. Now, when you're up, hips are pressing forward, back body is engaged, glutes engaged, all that stuff. And breathe. Lower down. Plank. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lower both knees. Both feet kickstand left or kickstand to the right. You're on knees. This is a weird half side plank, right? Breathe. Release, come center. Lower the knees, the feet to the other side. Come on up. And breathe. Feel the work on that standing arm. Good, come centered, last one here. Regular plank. Find your pose. Shift both feet or both heels to the right. Side plank. Shavasana. Breathe. Release. Oh, plank. I know we're almost done. Switch to the other side. Breathe. Lower down. Holy moly. Plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Child's pose or hero pose, everybody. Whichever pose you choose, just circle out or curl out those wrists. That's a whole bunch of weight on the hands. Breathe. My dear friend and student Betty, who most of you know or know of, who just turned 80. She works with a personal trainer twice a week. And her personal trainer told Betty, the stronger you get, the harder you work. Like, such an inspiration. So we can do this, everybody. All right. Last set here, instead of hands, elbows. Okay, we're not going to do as many, but we're going to pretty much do what we were doing. Now, I like to interlace the hands softly and get my bottom pinky finger out of the way. So come on down to your elbows. And I just want you to think about this a little bit. Imagine if you could pull your arms away from each other. Feel how that engages the back body a little bit. And breathe. Now, watch the head neck here. It can get really easy to get tight here. Press one leg back, the other leg back. Plank pose on elbows. And breathe. 10, 9, 8, knees can come down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Take both feet to the right side. Elbow, plank, side plank. Breathe. We did this with the arm extended. Now we're doing it with just elbow. Good. Elbow comes down, hands interlace. Take the knees to the other side and come up. Breathe. Keep that side body away from the floor. Release, come on, center, soft interlace, lift the knees. Woo! Breathe, lift one leg. 5, 4, 3, push into your arms. 1, lower that leg, lift the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower and lower and lower. Just pat your feet on the floor. Relax. Windshield wiper the feet. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs. It is just, I mean, it's amazing. You know, and you go, okay, I'm gonna ask my body to do this. Let's just see what happens. There you go. And then straighten the legs. And just tuck the pelvis as if you were gonna really press that pubic bone into the earth. And then release it. And then again, press the pubic bone in, feel the tailbone lengthen. Keep that, come to elbows, Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose. So lots of interesting questions, especially teaching at the park, of how do you engage the belly, right? Lengthen the tailbone, not flatten the lower back. Keep your curve or work with that curve, but still engage from the inside, kind of the inside out, right? It's an inside dog. So we breathe here. I need some new jokes, don't I? We find that pose. Press into your hands only if you want. Keep that tuck of the pelvis. Keep the tailbone long. Lift the elbows, but drop the shoulders. Imagine that you could pull the hands toward each other. And then imagine you could pull them out. Good. Push them toward. Pull them out. One more. Pull toward. Pull out. Lower down. Well done, everybody. Just shake out those hips. Shake them out. And then have one block near your side so that we can use it. And maybe grab your strap if you can get to it. And then roll over to your back. All the way over. Pause for a moment on your back. Don't straighten the legs and don't hug them in. Just pause. Let your back body readjust. Sorry, the ponytail is in my way. Gonna pull it out. So feel your back body. Whew, and let it start to find its equilibrium here. So we've got a tiny space behind our lower backs. We feel the shoulders pressing into the floor. Everything is starting to settle down a little bit. Grab your strap, and it doesn't have to be long at all. So you could probably fold it in half and maybe even in half again, because we don't want it super long. And then hold it in both hands down by your thighs. Take the arms up to the ceiling, draw the shoulders to the floor, and then let the arms float overhead. If the hands come to the floor, that's great. If they don't force them. And don't hold the strap. Like I'm not pulling on it, I'm not tugging at it. I'm just using it as a guide that is about shoulders width apart, maybe a little bit wider. And then take it up to the ceiling and let it come down. Good, 2 more just like that. Take it up. Reach it overhead, just let it pause if you can. And then take it up and down. Last one, take it up. Overhead, soften. And then take it up and release. Good, this time I want you to take it up overhead, but this time bend the elbows.
So you gotta hold on to the strap a little bit more. The elbows have been out to the side, but your hands are still really wide. And then draw the lower ribs toward the floor. Keep the back of the neck really long here, so the chin tucks back just a little. You're gazing up at the ceiling, your eyes are soft. Big deep breath. And then draw the left knee to your chest. Reach the arms up, see if you can hook your foot and take it up to the sky. Breathe. If your strap is too short to hook your foot, then lengthen your strap. Straighten the right leg along. Draw the shoulders heavy. And breathe. Lift the right leg just a couple of inches. Let the shoulders be super heavy. I purposefully made the strap short so that the shoulders can kind of hang in order to just stretch them out a little bit. Breathe. Try not to over grip your strap, just hold it tight enough that it won't slip out from your hands. Good. Lower the right leg, bend the right knee, that foot comes back to the floor. The left knee bends to chest, release your strap, take the strap overhead, both legs straight. Breathe. Good, when you're ready, bend the right knee, bring it into chest. You can bend the left knee to make this a little bit easier. Hook your foot with your strap, take that right leg up to the ceiling, straighten the left leg optionally. Let the shoulders be heavy, just hold on to the strap as much as you need to, but not too much. Deep breath, everybody, really nice, deep breath, soften through the neck and the jaw, just let the shoulders be heavy. Lift the left leg, hold the belly. Breathe. Let the arms be heavy. Good, lower the left leg. Bring the right knee into chest, release the strap, both legs straighten, both arms straighten overhead. Soften the ribs, bend both knees. Bring both knees to chest. See if you can lasso both feet, take them both up to the seat. Just let the arms be heavy here. Press through the sacrum a little bit so that you're not over rounding. If it's okay with you, let go of the strap, take the arms overhead, the elbows bend, the arms are just hanging down by the floor, the legs are just hanging up by the seat. Soften the jaw, back of the neck nice and long, all of that softening. Deep breath. Good, reach for that strap, if you can get it, if you can't, don't worry about it, bend both knees, bring them nice and deep into your chest, release your strap, set it aside, and bring your feet to the floor. And then grab your block, and place it on the lowest setting underneath your sacrum. So those of you I know who are either here or watching currently, I'm pretty confident you know about the block right below the line of the hips or the pelvic ring. Keeping that block right on the sacrum, nowhere near your lower back. Bring your right knee to your chest and straighten the left leg long. You don't have to hold on to that knee, but if you want to, just from a comfort standpoint, go ahead. Otherwise, the arms can either be down at your sides, they can be out in cactus pose, but allow both legs to be soft. So no flexing the feet, no engaging anything, just let them be soft. Most likely the left foot will turn out to the side, but not for everybody. Just let it be natural wherever it is. So we're stretching that psoas muscle, maybe stretching into the deep belly a little bit. Soften the jaw, the head, and neck. Make sure the shoulder muscles are slack wherever you are placing your arms. Don't let them, try not to have them be taut. Let them be soft. Breathe. And then tone in through the low belly as if you were going to tuck your pelvis. I want you to draw the left knee to your chest, mindful that you're on your block. And when you're ready, straighten the right leg down to the floor. Once you're there, once you feel steady, right? Once you feel steady on the block, let the feet relax, no flexing, let the legs relax. The left knee just hovering somewhere around the chest. Again, find your breath. Soften through the jaw, the shoulders. Maybe you change where your arms are. Maybe try resting the hands on the belly. How does that feel? Every time you notice that you're tightening the right leg, just shake it, let it go, relax it. Deep breath. And then again, engage the lower belly. Imagine that you were going to tuck pelvis just a little. Draw the right knee to your chest. Let the arms come down along your sides. They can even kind of rest against your block. Take both legs up to the ceiling. Now, this is not for everybody. If it feels funky, yucky, or you know you shouldn't be in an inversion like this, just take the legs back down or take the block out. Soften the shoulders to the floor. Maybe just ever so gently lift the back ribs away from the floor, just a little bit. Don't overwork here. And then let the legs hover in space so that you don't have to work to keep them there. This would be like legs up the wall without the wall, right? So if you had a wall there, you could take the block out and put your legs up the wall instead. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel your lungs expand. Exhale it all out. Good, and again. And exhale. Bend the knees. 1 foot at a time to the floor. Don't try to put both at the same time. Once both feet are solid on the floor, press into the feet, lift the hips. Pause just for 1 or 2 breaths in bridge pose. Again, just reactivating those muscles. And then lower all the way down to the floor. Draw your knees to your chest. And then straighten one leg and the other. And finally, your well-deserved Shavasana. So in your Shavasana, feel your body Settle all the way down. Surrender. Hold nothing back. Just breathe, everyone. Notice if you are holding your breath. Thinking about other things, just keep coming back to your breath, to your body. Maybe to that inner smile. Sink down even more. Let an overriding peace surround your body. For those of you ready, go ahead and start to wiggle the toes a little. If you are still in Shavasana and would like to stay there, please do. Short Shavasana for a tough class. But if you're ready, go ahead and bend the knees and draw the knees to your chest and just rock side to side. Allow the knees to curl over to one side or the other and take a moment there in fetal pose, in seedling pose.
Okay.
And then as you're ready, press all the way up to your seated pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow to your inner strength, your inner wisdom. Use it for all good things. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everyone.